My first thought was, oh shit, blue lights. And then I realized an inspection might not be my only problem. There's a moment where something you're building quietly stops being just an idea in your head and suddenly shows up in real life. And you realize this could either be nothing or it could force you to decide whether you're actually serious about what you're doing. That night, I thought I might have to choose between playing it safe and owning who I was becoming. I've been working on this channel for a couple months now. No team, no studio, no big plan. Just me, alone in a truck. Long roads, long hours, a lot of quiet. And like a lot of people, I wanted to do something a little extra with that time. Something more than just drive, sleep, repeat. So I started telling stories. Not trends, not reactions, not borrowed moments. Just real stories from the road. The kind of things you notice when you're alone long enough to pay attention. To promote it, I put the channel name on the back of my trailer. Midnight Roads and Real Talk. And on the other side, something a little playful. AI said Google this shit. That was it. No ads, no sponsors, no safety net. Just hoping the right people might stumble across it. I figured one day this would come back to me somehow. I just didn't know how. So when I saw blue lights come on behind me, yeah, my first thought was, oh shit. Not panic. Just that instant mental check we all do. What did I miss? But I stayed calm. I knew I hadn't done anything wrong. Logs were clean, paperwork straight, truck solid. Still, when you get pulled over, your world shrinks real fast. I eased off and pulled onto a ramp. When the DOT officer walked up, the first thing I noticed was his face. He had a smirk. Not an angry one. Not a power trip one. More like, yeah, I see you. I could tell right away he was a younger guy. And I remember thinking, if this had been an old-timer, he probably would have smacked the back of my head and said, "What are you doing, son?" But this guy, he just smirked. Like he already lived in the same internet world I was playing in. So I said the first thing that popped into my head. I said, "Did you at least like the channel?" He laughed and said he hadn't checked it out yet, but that he was going to. Then, just like that, reality snapped back into place. "Let me get your ID and registration." And suddenly, it was official again. While he was back at his vehicle, I sat there waiting. And that's when a thought crept in that I didn't expect. I wondered if this was a dumb idea. Not the channel itself, but putting it out there like that, on the trailer, where anyone could see it. Because when something isn't working yet, visibility feels risky. You start asking yourself questions you don't ask when nobody's watching. Am I drawing attention for no reason? Am I inviting problems before I've earned the upside? Is this confidence? Or is this just being stubborn? Sitting there alone in that truck, I realized something uncomfortable. This channel already matters to me, even if it doesn't matter to the numbers yet. Taking it down would have felt easier. But it would have felt wrong. And then another thought followed right behind it. This thing is new. It's rough. It's real. It's just true stories from the road, told while they're still fresh. Not polished, not loud, not built to go viral overnight. A lot of people aren't doing this because it's hard to explain. It's quiet. It doesn't shout. It doesn't fit neatly into a box. But that's exactly why I think it's worth doing. Because these moments don't get told unless someone decides they matter. And sitting there waiting, I knew. Even if this thing isn't working yet, it's real. When the officer came back to the truck, his tone hadn't changed. Calm, professional. He told me it was just a quick level 1, logs, information, everything checked out. He handed my stuff back and said I was good to go. Before he walked away, I smiled and said, "Make sure you like the channel and tell your friends." He laughed again, and that was it. As I pulled back onto the road, something hit me. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to cause any controversy. I'm just a guy, alone in a truck, trying to build something meaningful on the side while the rest of the world sleeps.